So I want to greet everybody in Nigeria, whether you are watching from Nigeria or from anywhere in the diaspora. I'm live today with an important personality. Important because it's not just somebody of Nollywood fame, because I know a lot of people are looking at the face and they are tagging Nollywood already. This is also a barrister, a lawyer, and not just a barrister. Am I free to also call you a Buharist? Is it okay to call to call you?
Well,
Are you a Buharist?
it's better to say I'm a Nigerian.
Okay, okay,
I
that's
am
great. So
I
it's
am
in a,
of APC, you know.
okay.
But
You're of
to be very
APC.
honest with you,
Okay,
yes, and I'm a follower of President Muhammad Buhari, no doubt.
okay. All right,
So
that is
it is
pretty.
not
Yeah.
out of place. All
Okay.
right.
I know many followers of Buhari and supporters of APC who already came out to say they are not too cool with how this administration is going or how the regime is playing out. I have not seen you do that, so maybe I may want to excuse you. You are still enjoying Nigeria as it is. Am I safe to say that? Am I safe to say you are still enjoying everything?
Well,
You
first
like
and
it the
foremost,
way it is going?
now I am an incurable optimist.
Okay.
According to Winston Churchill,
Hmm.
he said, an optimist sees opportunities in difficulties,
Okay.
but a pessimist sees difficulties in opportunities.
Hmm.
So, by my nature, I am an incurable optimist. I believe
Okay.
that Nigeria is the best country in the world.
Hmm.
And I believe that every country is a work in progress. Every country.
Okay.
Whether you call the country United States or United Kingdom or any country in the world, is a work in progress. So,
Okay.
and what is a country? The country is made up of the people that are within it. It's not just the physical structure. So we should stop this attitude of blaming only whoever is in power. All of us are guilty. All of us should take responsibility, including you and I.
Okay.
So, so I do not believe that Nigeria is the worst place to be on earth. As a matter of fact, but this is because I'm an optimist. It is still the best place for me to be on earth.
Okay. How would you rate the situation of insecurity in the country and how this administration, or some like to call it regime, has handled it so far? Will you say they are doing creditably well, or will you say there is more to be done?
Whoever denies the fact that we are having security challenges in Nigeria is either a hypocrite or a psychopath.
Okay.
It is obvious. And this problem
Network.
started not with this regime. But you're back now. Can you see me?
Yeah, guys, we have you. We still have you here.
Are you with me?
It's a network. Yeah,
All right.
we are still here.
Okay. Now, so it did not start with this regime. That is obvious. And before this regime had come in, security problem has metastasized in Nigeria. And it is of the terrorists, is of the terrorist form. Let me remind you what George Bush said when the terrorists bombed the World Trade Center. He said, this fight is going to be long. It's going to be tough, as in hard, and it's going to be costly. And you see, America was in Afghanistan for 20 years, and yet they still left in a messy situation. So terrorism is not a child's play. So in Nigeria, take it from me, and I'm not exonerating this regime. All the regimes from 2009 to now should take responsibility. What really happened was that when President Muhammad Buhari came into power, if you can remember, they wiped out the terrorists they met. They sorted out the security challenges they met. That was why they proclaimed that they have been technically defeated. You could remember there was a time that it appeared as if they had succeeded. So when the terrorists now changed their tactics, the government failed to change the tactics with them alongside. They evaporated from the cities and went into the forest, and then started learning forest way of fighting. The government should have trained the military then to adapt to the situation. You don't wait for them to come to the city to attack you. You go to the forest to attack them. So they did not change the tactics for the change in the tactics of the terrorists. So that law made the terrorists now to rejuvenate, to reinvigorate, and then to start launching attacks on soft targets. So that's what we're facing now. So we have to take responsibility. The government has to take responsibility, and they must have to, change their tactics to tackle the situation, the security situation in the country. So I'm not giving excuses, but that's actually what happened.
But how would you appraise the events where sometimes when they even get the terrorists, the government releases them again, and sometimes when you even report them, the government says leave them? How would you appraise that particular situation?
Shegun, I don't know when you have started receiving security briefs, because I would want you to help me to tell me when you reported them. You reported them and they told you to leave them.
Okay.
Because
I do not know if it is okay. I do not know if it is okay to report other people's experiences to you, but we heard many times already where people said whenever bandits came to their farm and they go to report at the station, the police station will say they cannot handle it, that they should rather go and look for somewhere else to report. I'm sure you must have been hearing that. I'm also sure that you are also familiar with the news.
I want you to put your question in proper perspective, because what you just said is that the security operative will tell them, leave them. In other words, creating the impression that the security operative will tell them, leave them to continue operating. Or
that you cannot report them to us. Go and find your own solution. And then other times, whenever they even tried to resist them and it resulted in whatever crisis, soldiers will follow these bandits to go and even punish owners of the farms and say you must allow them grace. Other times when they were even arrested, the Nigerian states will still say we return them to the society. I'm sure you have seen the video, for instance, of where a major was announced, was briefing the media and said the Boko Haram that we released to the society today can as well become president tomorrow. I'm sure you saw that video if you have not seen other ones or you are not familiar with other ones. Any of these three I have painted to or I have reported just now so far. If you are not familiar with all of them, is there anyone that you are at least familiar with?
Shegu, you are modeling up. Yes, you're modeling up issues.
Okay.
You can't lump them together.
We are still talking about
You've
insecurity.
modeled up the yes, you've modeled up the issue of grazing with the issue of bandits. Now, good. So these two things are different. These two things are different. A bandit, pure and simple. But there are some people who are grazing their cattle who are not thieves. And
We are not saying all
as
of
at the
them. We are saying
time,
they have been
yes, there
hiding
are
under that. They've been, the report says
good.
that they've been
That's what I'm
hiding
saying.
under, but they are carrying out activities of bandits, but hiding under activities
Anybody,
of herdsmen.
anybody who is a bandit,
So it's not
hiding
modeled up.
under
Yeah.
no, is modeled up. The mere fact that somebody